Hi, my name is Rachel Jakubowski, and my article is titled The Free Radical Theory of Aging and Antioxidant Supplements. It is a systematic review of literature addressing the proposed benefits of antioxidants on aging, starting from articles in 1956 when the theory was first proposed. So, my clinical scenario is that a 65-year-old female comes to the physical therapy clinic with chronic knee pain bilaterally that started 8 months ago, as well as mood changes such as persistent sadness, frequent crying spells, problems sleeping, and fatigue. The patient expresses concern about her weight and inquires how weight and diet can adversely affect her body and aging, as well as what type of supplements she can take to improve her overall health. This led to my clinical question of how does diet affect aging and what supplements can I recommend that are known to improve general health. So this study only looked at peer-reviewed articles and excluded papers that were non-systematic reviews on specific drug studies, lacked a peer review, or had an insufficient methods section. The author goes over the general background of the free radical theory of aging and how antioxidants can combat free radicals. So excessive free radicals can cause oxidative stress, which is said to occur when an excess of energy is created during aerobic metabolism of glucose, fats, and proteins due to exercise, strenuous activity, or overeating, which is very common nowadays in America. And this increases the amount of unused free radicals that can damage molecules, increase DNA mutations, and cause cell death. And this free radical damage to cells can potentially lead to the development of cancer. Antioxidants decrease the number of free radicals and thus are recommended as supplements to the normal diet. This formed part of the theory that suggests antioxidants can slow the aging process. Our body naturally produces antioxidants, but based on the fact that most Americans eat excessive amounts of food or exercise too much, antioxidant supplementation to the normal diet can positively affect the body and reduce the amount of free radicals in the body. So then the author included certain studies that have shown benefits of antioxidants on free radical accumulation. So in vitro studies have shown that excessive free radicals can cause mitochondrial mutations and precancerous conditions. In vivo studies on vitamins A, C, and E, and folate have shown that these antioxidants were the most effective in reducing the amount of free radicals, which is why multivitamins are recommended daily. There have also been studies on the caloric intake in animals, showing that animals that were moderately starved compared to animals that were given excessive amounts of food were healthier and aged better, as well as had longer lifespans compared to the animals that were given excessive amounts of food. So, based on this information, the author states that supplemental antioxidants could potentially lower free radicals in humans and thus improve cellular function and decrease the risk of developing cancer. However, there has not been any research that directly proves that in humans, antioxidant use or deficiency can either increase or decrease the lifespan. So it may be safe to recommend antioxidant supplementation to your patient. However, you do not want to tell them that this can either increase their lifespan or decrease it if they don't use it. Some limitations of the study, I think, were that at times the author seemed biased towards the free radical theory by not providing any examples of studies with evidence refuting the free radical theory. He only really provided evidence of studies that supported the theory. He also, for the most part, made more generalized statements regarding the studies that supported the free radical theory, instead of maybe providing specific studies and including maybe their methods and results of like that specific study. I think if he would have incorporated more detailed specific studies into his systematic review, it would have increased his credibility and it would have made some of his conclusions a little bit more believable. But overall, I think it's safe to assume that antioxidant supplementation is beneficial to humans. However, you want to make sure that when you're talking to your patient who is overweight, you also want to recommend that they either see a nutritionist or someone who is qualified to help them with their diet and recommend a proper daily dosage of antioxidant supplementation, because you don't want your patient just go buy antioxidants and then take too many, or just add antioxidants to their diet and not change their actual eating habits. But overall, I think this was a good systematic review.